Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Pilots at Sick's Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Les Cain, whose record is 9-6 with a .377 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots today is Jerry Stephenson, whose record is 8-7 with a .339 ERA. It's so confusing for me in the moment, anyway, to have both of my teams playing each other. When I do the introduction and I have to say the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Pilots and which series am I playing, and I almost hesitate every time I talk because I feel like I'm saying the wrong series. But this is the correct series. It is the Seattle Pilots series, and we are coming off a 2-0 victory. It was like a six-man combined shutout that John Gellner started and went 3 2/3 innings, and then he started walking people, and we did the right thing. We pulled them out of the ball game, and we went ahead and won the game 2-0. So we are 8-4 in the month of September. We are now, because of that victory, looking at the standings, we are now tied for first place in the American League West. We have, 15 games to go, I believe? Yes, right. Okay, doing quick math in my head. So we have 15 games to go, and we are tied. I mean, what else could we ask for? It feels so unrealistic that a expansion team would have a chance to win the division. But it is 1969. Remember, this is coming off the year of the pitcher. They lowered the mounds to try to give the offense a little bit more, power, a little bit more, swing the advantage back into the favor of the batter. But overall, we're not seeing that yet. I think that's because the 1969 season is built off of that 1968 season. So we may not see the swing back to the batter's favor until we play the 1970 season. So having said that, I am announcing the last free giveaway that we're going to be doing. It is important to mention the 1970 season because it involves that. As everyone here I'm sure knows, the whole premise for this game is for us to keep the Pilots in Seattle for the foreseeable future. So when we come back to play the 1970 year, the Pirates will not be moving to Milwaukee. They're going to be staying in Seattle. And so our last free giveaway for this series involves the Milwaukee Brewers. And here's the prize. Now, in order to win this prize, as I'm getting ready to pull it up here, in order to win this prize, you have to be a subscriber to the channel. And you have to just let me know in the comments that you want to be entered. I don't want to, automatically give entry to any of those who maybe are not interested in winning. But if you follow the series all year long, you certainly deserve an opportunity to win a prize. And here it is, the prize that I will give away on the last day of the season is a autograph, Skip Lockwood photograph of him in spring training 1970 with the Milwaukee Brewers. And the important thing to note here, as I mentioned on opening day for the Pilots, is that these are the 1970 Seattle Pilot jerseys. If you remember, the Brewers weren't even in existence yet. It was the intention of the Pilots to play in Seattle that season, and they even had spring training with the Pilots uniforms. So these are the Pilots uniforms quickly switched over to the Brewers uniforms. You can see the piping for the Seattle Pilots here on the pants and on the jerseys. They just took the Pilots information off, their name off, and sewed on the Brewers uniform. So this is a really interesting piece of memorabilia. It is autographed by Skip Lockwood. I believe it has a certificate of authenticity. And I thought that this would be a really fun prize, considering Skip Lockwood has been so good for us this year. He got the win in yesterday's game. He's 6-0 with an ERA sub-2, and maybe will be our closer in the future. So that is the grand prize. So be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments that you want to be in the contest, and then we'll spin the Wheel of Fun on the last day of the season. And we'll get that out to whoever the winner is. So that also is in addition to the Dave Roberts Topps contract from 1975 that we'll give away once we know who that winner is. So thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and get today's game started. I appreciate all the effort you guys give into commenting, and even if you joined late in the season, like some of you may have, you're more than welcome to join. Anyone is welcome to get in on the Skip Lockwood giveaway. So we've got Jerry Stephenson on the mound today. The current Tigers lineup is batting .229 against him in 39 plate appearances only. All of the bullpen is available, which is nice. Here's our lineup versus Les Cain, another left-hander. This is back-to-back lefties because Ignaziak was the starter in the last game, but we are going to switch it up just a little bit. We're going to set Jerry McNertney on the bench, give Jerry May a start at catcher, and Freddie PATEK, who was tired in the last game, got the day off, although he did come in as a pinch runner. He will get the start at shortstop. We're going to put him in the number 8 spot, though, for this ball game. All right. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Detroit Tigers. Batting leadoff in center field is Ron LeFLORE. Batting second in left field is Mike DERRICK. Batting third in right field is Al KALINE. Batting cleanup and catching is Tim HOSLEY. Batting fifth at first base is John ELLIS. Batting sixth at second base is Ike BROWN. Batting seventh at third base is Don WERT. Batting eighth at shortstop is Tom MATCHICK. And batting ninth is the pitcher Les Cain. Okay, Jerry Stephenson getting the start for us today. He's making his 22nd start of the year. 8-7 with a .339 ERA. 140 strikeouts, leading the team in 154 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .208 against him. Does not have a complete game this year. His fastball tops out at 93 miles an hour. His ground ball percentage is right around 40%. He's got 2 pitches. The screwball is his best pitch, rated at 84, and a decent fastball. Overall rated at 82, the 25-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. As I've said every time, we will pay him the money. He has been so consistent. Look at his log. That'll tell you how consistent he's been. He's won his last 2 starts. He went 6 2/3 innings against Boston, did not give up a run. In fact, in his last 3 starts, he's only given up 2 total runs. The walks have it's been tailored. They're getting a little bit under control. He did have 7 strikeouts in his last start against Boston. So he's been looking pretty good here down the stretch. It would be nice to get another good outing from him today. Here's our defense with Sutherland down a tick at second base. We got May behind home plate. That is good news. He's superior, at least rating-wise, to McNertney, although I think they're about the same overall in their fielding percentage. Everywhere else, we're looking pretty good. Let's go. We got Ron LeFLORE leading off versus Jerry Stephenson. 2-2 count to LeFLORE, and he strikes out on that screwball, so a good start for Stephenson. We got 1 down. Here is Mike DERRICK. As Freddie said, he is in the witness protection program with that silhouetted photo. We don't have any photo recognizing who he is. Ground ball to short. Freddie PATEK making the play. 2 quick outs for Stephenson. Here's Mr. Tiger. KALINE. KALINE batting .287, 11 home runs. And he walks with a pitch just outside the strike zone. Kind of high and outside. So runner on first. 2 down. Tim HOSLEY at the plate. 0-2 count to HOSLEY, and he strikes out on the fastball. So an overall good first inning for Stephenson. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's do the lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Gary Sutherland. Batting second at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting third in left field is Lou Piniella. Batting cleanup at first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in right field is Tommie AGEE. Batting sixth in center field is Don Bosch. Batting seventh and catching is Jerry May. Batting eighth at shortstop is Freddie PATEK. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Jerry Stephenson. Okay, let's take a look at Les Cain. Making his 18th start of the year. He's 9-6 with a 3.77 ERA. Pretty solid. Doesn't strike out many. 88 strikeouts in 124 innings pitched. He's given up 10 home runs. 3 complete games, including a shutout. That fastball is pretty solid, 97 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is right around 49%. The fastball is his best pitch, rated at 96. 2 other below average junk balls. Got a sidearm curve and a changeup. Overall, an 86 to 21-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible in 1971. Looking at his log, we faced him before. It looks like twice. Way back on June 10th, he went 8 innings, getting the win, giving up 3 runs on 8 hits, and then August 9th, he took the loss. That was a complete game. He gave up 9 hits and 3 runs, walking 4 against the Pilots. So he's one good start, one bad start. Let's take a look at the defense. Left field, they got Mike Derrick out there below league average. Also second base, which is Ike Brown. First base with John Ellis, who's a catcher converted to first. Otherwise, solid everywhere else. Here we go. Gary Sutherland leading off for the first place Seattle Pilots. He goes to right field. Get down. It's going to carry deep enough. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's going to be caught by KALINE. It looked like the ball bounced. I want some instant replay on that, but I guess we will take a out and like it. 1 down. Next up is Rich Rollins. Rollins, a ground ball to short. Play made by Tommie MATCHICK. So two quick outs for Les Cain. That will bring up Lou Piniella. Piniella walks. That's something he does not do very often. We've got a runner on first. 2 down for Deron Johnson. Johnson batting .282 with 14 home runs. He gets jammed inside, a ground ball to first, and that will do it. We're going to the top of the second. John Ellis leading off. A 1-0 count and an infield single. Play could not be made by PATEK. Ellis with a 66 speed beats it out. That's a bad start to the inning. That makes me think bad things are going to happen here. Ike Brown at the plate. He's only batting .199 versus righties. A 1-2 count to Brown. Oh, he gets struck out on an inside pitch under his wrists. 3 Ks for Stephenson. It's like Stephenson is saving some juice for the end of the season here. 1 out. Here's Don WERT. WERT, a .235 hitter, 5 home runs, and he walks it. So, yeah, this is not going to go well for us. We got MATCHICK up. If we can get MATCHICK out with the pitcher spot up, I'll feel good about it. But right now, it does not look good. MATCHICK batting .244 versus righties. Ground ball to second. A double play would be good. Yes, a double play. 4-6-3. We go to the bottom of the second. Tommie AGEE leading off. AGEE in a big slump. Average down to .225. Right after we paid him, too. Hasn't had a home run in over 30 games. Popping out to shallow center field. He clearly has run out of gas. Here's Don Bosch. Bosch gets jammed on that curveball. Tigers looking inept so far at the plate. Jerry May getting a spot start, takes a walk. So this inning has gone exactly like the last inning. 2 outs and then a walk. Runner on first. Here's Freddie PATEK. We didn't start him yesterday because he was tired, but he did make it into the game. And a ground ball to short. Moving on to the third. Cain leading off. He's a 167 hitter as a pitcher. That's not too shabby. A comebacker. Stephenson tossing him out. We're back to the top of the lineup with Ron LeFLORE, led the game off striking out. And he takes strike 3 looking. 4 Ks for Stephenson. He's due to walk somebody. Mike DERRICK strikes out. Okay, I mean, you got to admit, Stephenson is looking pretty good so far. He's going to lead off, and even as a right-handed pitcher, he's going to bat left-handed. Batting .063. Striking out. First K for Cain. We're back to the top of the lineup. This is what frustrates me, is we have all these players in this lineup who crush lefties, and none of them can get one over on Cain. Sutherland batting .361 versus lefties with a .400 on-base percentage, and now he's 0 for 2. Rollins, a .284 hitter with a .350 on-base percentage versus lefties. He goes to right. Get down! No, it's going to be caught. And that'll do it. So another 1-2-3 inning. We are hitless today. Stephenson keeping us in the ballgame. We got KALINE leading off. He walked in the first inning. And he strikes out. 6 Ks for Stephenson. This is his coup de grace. Looking good so far. And then, of course, he walks HOSLEY. Yeah, the game just will not let him pitch a perfecto. Runner on first. A comebacker to John Ellis. Go to second. And a double play. Good job by Stephenson. Kind of handling this game himself at this point. A 1-6-3 double play. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Lou Piniella leading off. Another guy crushing lefties. 344. Line drive. All these right-handers going to right field and nothing getting done with it. Infield single. There we go. So Deron Johnson, our first base hit today. So we get off the schneid as a team. I have no confidence in Tommie AGEE getting anything done here. Yeah, 1-2 count. Fly ball to center. Made it look pretty, but he's just in a big-time slump. 2 down. Johnson at first, and Bosch flies out to left. So we go to the top of the fifth. There's no score. 1 hit apiece. Stephenson having one of his better starts. And Ike BROWN leading off with a walk. Yeah, so like, if you can't get hits, you're going to give up the walk, but somehow that doesn't work in our favor ever. Runner on first, and another walk. Yeah, so this is where we really should pull out Stephenson. We are going to. We're going to bring in Ron Locke. Lefty on lefty violence here. Locke just shuts down left-handers. I don't know if it's going to happen today, but clearly Stephenson, the game was ready to give up on him. So we are going to also give up. We've got a 168 hitter versus Ron Locke. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. And a base hit to right. So, oh, it's going to be caught. Okay, nice. Thank goodness. But Brown will tag and go to third. We're going to pull the infield in with the pitcher up. First pitch swinging from the pitcher. A comebacker to Locke. He does hold the runner and goes to first to get the out. We're going to intentionally walk Ron LeFLORE to get to DERRICK. Here we go, lefty on lefty. This could go sideways very quickly here, but I trust Ron Locke. He's been getting it done all year. Derrick only a 200 hitter versus lefties. Here we go. Big pitch, 1-2 count. He rips it to right, and it's a hit. That's the ball game right there. That's it. So we had our chance. I guess we will bring in Diego Segui here. Yep. That's too bad. Those 2 runs will go to against Stephenson. That was the best we could offer today. I mean, we did exactly what we were supposed to do, but the game was just not going to let it happen. Jerry May will lead off with a double, for what it's worth. That is his second double as a Pilot, 3rd overall. Runner on second, Freddie PATEK up. That moves May over. We're going to pull the infield in, even though we're clearly not going to throw Diego Segui out there. Who hits lefties? Well, probably nobody, otherwise they'd be in the game, right? I guess we got to bring in Bill Robinson. Yeah. So yeah, we were never going to win this ball game, unfortunately. We're going to the 6th. So we'll bring in Brubaker. It doesn't really matter now. Try to get a couple innings out of him. We tried. It's disappointing. I mean, I know we can't win every game, but I don't know. It's frustrating when the game stacks it against you. Brubaker just struck out the side, by the way. That's incredible. It's like sending him back down for that little bit totally changed his outcome for the season. Yeah, I mean, all these great left-handed hitters are left-handed players hit well against left-handers. Oh, Deron Johnson gets a home run. I mean, that's nice. That is his 15th home run on the year. He's got 101 hits now. I think, you can make a case that Deron Johnson's probably our best hitter this year. It's definitely not Tommie AGEE, who gets a hit here. No, we're not going for a double. We're going to try to have him steal second base. We may as well. He hasn't been thrown out in, ever. Percentage is only 67%. And there's a left-handed end of the mound that throws some really, big heat here. So this is a risk, but, I mean, we have nothing to lose. Here he goes. He throws a slow pitch it's a fastball. That ball looks so slow. Tommie AGEE has not been thrown out in forever. That is his 37th stolen base. And he's in scoring position for Don Bosch. Bosch is 1 for 8 in his career versus Cain, but the one hit was a home run. It's a 1-0 count. He's swinging, and a ground ball to short. Yeah. Well, we had a glimmer of hope. Johnson gets us on the board, though. So we're not going to be shut out. Good job by Brubaker. We're going to bring in Bob Meyer to get these lefties here. In Meyer's first appearance as a reliever, he went 1 1/3, and he struck out the side. I know you're looking at the 1/3 of an inning. That's not relief. That was a start. That's what made me pull him. And then we put him in the relief role, and he absolutely was awesome. So let's see if we can get him to Give us a couple outs here against left-handers. Tommie MATCHICK leading off. Fly ball to center. Are they going to keep Les Cain in? That is the question. They do. 2-2 count to Cain. Oh, look at that. He struck out 4 of the 6 batters he's faced now in relief. We're going to let him pitch to LeFLORE, since there's a lefty on deck, even if LeFLORE gets on. Oh, great job by Bob Meyer. Gosh, maybe we should have kept him in that role all year. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Jerry May's up. He's walked and doubled today. Striking out there, that is not helpful. Only the 2nd K for Les Cain. PATEK grounds out, and Meyer will be pinch hit for. It's going to be Danny Walton. Walton's got power. Rated an 89. The prize was almost a Danny Walton autograph photo, that just like the Skip Lockwood. It must have been from the same photo session. And I almost went with Danny Walton, but I think that might be a better prize option for next year when Walton will be on the team all year round. There's a ground ball to first. Wait, who's their first baseman? Tom Tresh came in. Oh, and Elliot Maddox came into right field. Tom Tresh came in to play first base. He was rated a 65. That is so weird. All right, so out comes Danny Walton. We're going to bring in Denny Riddleberger to pitch to Derrick, and then we'll bring in Lockwood against the righties. We are trying to win this game. It's not going to happen, but at least we're going to make the effort. There's a ground ball to third. Riddleberger getting the job done. Here comes Skippy. Skippy had a great long career in real life, and he's just crushing it for us as a rookie. He gets lefties and righties out. I mean, he's just been, one of those unexpected reasons why we're playing for first place. So there's one down. He's going to face future Hall of Famer Al Kaline here. 2-1 count. A fly ball to left is out number 2. And Tim HOSLEY, with 2 down, grounds out to second. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. And now Mickey Stanley's coming in to play first. So they're just revolving first base. A much better option. Stanley, of course, played center field primarily, but at the end of his career, he played a lot of first. Okay, here we go. Gary Sutherland. This is the guy you want to start off an inning against a left-hander. He's 4 for 11 in his career. What are we today? Yeah, he's 0 for 3, despite being a 360 hitter versus lefties. This game sucks. Yeah, so he's out. Rich Rollins out. Lou Piniella. Oh, he goes deep! Oh no! He tied the ball game up on a home run to deep center field, 450 feet. Holy cow! That is his 8th home run as a Pilot. His 11th overall. Yeah, his OPS for us is higher than it was for Kansas City when he was getting all those doubles. Oh wow, we have tied this ball game up. And Deron Johnson's at the plate. They're not taking out Les Cain. Johnson's already gone deep. He's 2 for 3 today. Oh, and he gives us the lead. It's a double dong day for Deron Johnson. We have come from behind and taken the lead. Deron Johnson, 3 for 4, 2 home runs, his 15th home run on the season. His OPS is almost 800. Wow, some of our bats were saving it for some drama here. Here's Tommie AGEE. He's got no drama left in him. He'll take a walk, though. Hell, let's have him steal again. He's successful once today. We've got Les Cain on the ropes. Let's try to get another manufactured run. He does steal another base. That is his 38th of the season. So AGEE is contributing in other ways. Don Bosch, who's 0 for 3 today, he is due. He does have a home run in his career. 2-2 count. Oh, he strikes out. I was really considering pinch hitting there. We go to the top of the 9th inning. It's 3 righties coming up. We're going to bring in our closer, Mike Marshall. He's been very good, although he does have 5 blueies. But you just look at his stats there, and you'll see that he has been as close to shutdown as you can expect a closer to be. And this is a big one here. To come from behind and maybe get a victory. He's going to face Stanley, Brown, and WERT. Stanley's first at bat. I'm not sure why he's not playing every day. He's great defensively in the outfield. Here we go. Mike Marshall facing Mike Stanley. We are going to do a defensive replacement here. Sutherland, who was useless today, will come out for Van Kelly. And Mike Keegan will come in at first. There we go. So we've plumped up the right side defensively. Here we go. Mickey Stanley leading off against Mike Marshall. This is big. Full count. Oh, he goes to right. Come on. Catch it. Yes. Tommie AGEE making the catch. 1 down. Ike BROWN. Brown pops it up on the infield. PATEK camping under it. Yes. Okay, 2 quick outs here. It's Mike Marshall versus Don WERT. WERT is 0 for 4 in his career versus Marshall. Here we go. 1-0 count to WERT. And a base hit to left field. It's never easy. It's never easy. Now it's Tommie MATCHICK. We got to guard the lines here. I don't think MATCHICK could get a double, but I do think the game is going to do everything it can to screw us over if we don't play the right defense here. Now Marshall, in his only time facing MATCHICK, struck him out. So here we go. There's no way WERT could be stealing here. Full count. Ground ball to third. This could be it. Yes! The Pilots come back and win on back-to-back jacks. From Pinniella and Johnson, they win 3-2. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. What a great game that was. It seemed like we had no chance. Pulling Stephenson out when we did was the right move. I know it didn't result in the way we'd hoped, but let's take a look at the standings. And we have first place all by our lonesome. Oakland loses 2 in a row now, so they're a game back. I cannot believe we are in first place in September. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm so shocked. Let's take a look as Kansas City is now eliminated. I don't know if that had happened before, but they are eliminated now. In the National League, Philadelphia has been eliminated. San Francisco and Atlanta are eliminated. So it is down to 2 in the West, Houston and Los Angeles, with the Dodgers being 1.5 games back. The Cardinals are 1.5 back of New York Mets. They've lost 5 in a row. The Cardinals have, so they're falling apart. Okay, let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Cleveland moves to within 4 games. It might be a little too late there, as they beat the Twins. Sonny Seibert allowed 2 runs on 7 hits. Billy Parker, 2 for 4. Billy Parker should be the... if they're not going to give it to Skip Lockwood as Rookie of the Year, Billy Parker should definitely get it. Here we go. 21,162. Washington beat Oakland. Thank you, Senators. And Joel Coleman shut him out. His 3rd career shutout. Sam Bowens had a double. First place belongs to the Pilots. I wonder how many people attended the game. When we check the box score, we'll see if more than 2,000 people were at the ball game. Oh, wow, there we go. Bob Meyer pitched well for 1 inning. He sure did. Tim Hosley didn't score any runs. MATCHICK didn't do anything. No offense. Yep. Okay. Transactions. All right. Yes, there are 3 things that occurred. Mike Nagy of Boston is just going to miss a start. Although he had a forearm fracture, he's going to miss 4 days. Okay. Juan Marichal has a strained back. They've been eliminated. No big deal there. And Washington's Dick Bozeman is out for the rest of the year with a wrist fracture. See, if he just fractured it a little further up the arm, he really only would have missed 4 days. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. What a great game in order to give a prize away. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below that you want to get in on the contest, and I'll make sure that you are entered in that contest. All right, let's take a look here. Player of the game, it's Deron Johnson. It could have been Lou Piniella who tied it up, excuse me. But we're going to give it to Deron Johnson, who has had 2 solo shots today, and that was the game winner. So we used as many people in the bullpen as we could. Unfortunately, Ron Locke gave up that base hit to Mike DERRICK. It was lefty on lefty, and that gave the Tigers the lead. But, you know, we were able to come back. The bullpen absolutely shut them down. Only one, oh no, I guess there was 2 hits given up from the 6th inning on. And, 4 strikeouts? We struck out 10. Stephenson walked 5. We did the right thing pulling him. I know it resulted in that 2 RBI single, but it was the right thing to do. Let's take a look. Attendance, 1,536 people watched us take over first place. Les Cain takes the loss. Skip Lockwood, back-to-back wins yesterday and today. He's 7-0. And Mike Marshall gets his 38th save. Great job by the whole team. I'm happy to give away prizes, man. Get in on that Skip Lockwood autographed photo from 1970. And we'll give that away in the game 162, no matter what happens. So that's going to do it. Now, I will come back later today and play a 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay game, so stay tuned for that as well. We are giving away a prize in that video too, so take a look at that video when it comes up today. So until later, everyone have a great day.